You probably open your web browser a dozen times a day without a second thought, but it is the single most demanding application running on your machine, actively draining power from your hardware the moment it launches. The browser you choose dictates exactly how long your laptop battery lasts, how much RAM, your computer's short-term workspace, is consumed, and how much of your personal data is tracked and collected. This creates a constant tension. You have to decide between the convenience of having everything sync effortlessly across the internet and maintaining control over your computer's physical resources and your own digital privacy. Most people simply stick with the default options, primarily Google Chrome or Microsoft Edge. But running those mainstream defaults extracts a heavy, invisible tax on your system's performance. Opening a web window isn't a passive action. It means signing a binding contract with a massive tech corporation, trading your hardware speed and user data in exchange for internet access. To understand what you're trading away, we have to look at the architecture of the web itself, specifically the open-source Chromium engine. Google's Chromium project is the identical foundation for Chrome, Edge, Brave, and Opera. The only difference is what companies bolt on, like trackers or VPNs, or strip away, like ad blockers. We can map these browsers by plotting ecosystem convenience against data privacy and efficiency. Because 90% of the market share shares the same Chromium core, you aren't really choosing a browser for how well it loads a web page. You are choosing which corporate ecosystem you trust to handle your data. This matrix evaluates our high-convenience, low-privacy defaults, starting with Google Chrome. Its primary outcome is friction-free continuity, seamlessly syncing passwords across devices, and granting access to a massive extension library. But Chrome consumes massive amounts of RAM while continuously feeding your habits into Google systems. Microsoft Edge steps in as the modern replacement for the heavily outdated Internet Explorer, operating as Windows' native competitor to Chrome. Edge delivers incredibly fast performance right out of the box. It features excellent vertical tab management and built-in AI tools, making it a highly capable option for students and office workers without needing a separate download. The trade-off is Microsoft's aggressive push to integrate you into their own ecosystem, constantly prompting you to use Bing and other Microsoft services, while still remaining entirely reliant on Google's Chromium base. In fact, for millions of users, the only time they ever open Internet Explorer or Edge is to search for the Chrome download page. These mainstream heavyweights give you an instantly familiar, deeply connected internet. You just have to pay for that experience with your system's memory and your personal privacy. If you move to the top left of the quadrant, you find the browsers optimized specifically for data sovereignty and raw speed. Brave secures your privacy by routing all of your web traffic through aggressive built-in shields that intercept requests before they even load. Because Brave stops ads and tracking scripts from downloading in the first place, the physical outcome is a much faster, cleaner web page that requires less data to render. However, blocking those scripts often breaks complex websites that rely on them to function.
Additionally, Brave pushes its own optional cryptocurrency, called BAT, which adds unnecessary bloatware to the interface. For developers and tech purists, there's the bare-bones alternative, raw, unmodified Chromium. Pure Chromium offers lightning-fast speed and zero corporate data collection, but it requires manual upkeep. You lose automatic security updates and built-in password managers. Mozilla Firefox takes a different route, abandoning the Chromium ecosystem for its own foundation, the Gecko engine. This independence from Google allows deep privacy customization and syncing across operating systems. But leaving Chromium means you lose native compatibility, and Chrome extensions won't work without workarounds. Prioritizing your privacy effectively reclaims your system's speed and protects your data, but it requires accepting occasional friction when modern websites refuse to load properly. Finally, there are browsers designed entirely to squeeze maximum utility and physical performance out of very specific workflows. This matrix breaks down Safari, Apple's hyper-specialized tool built strictly for their ecosystem. Because Apple controls the hardware and software, Safari delivers unmatched battery optimization and flawless tab handoffs, but it offers zero cross-platform utility. Safari's syncing features are entirely useless on Android or Windows. On the other side of the hardware spectrum is Opera, a browser built around squeezing out maximum productivity for heavy multitaskers and laptop users. Opera's main draw is its dense suite of out-of-the-box utilities. It includes a free built-in VPN and a dedicated battery saver mode right in the default interface. But Opera has struggled to grow its user base, leading to slower innovation over time. If you don't actively use its built-in VPN or battery tools, its heavy interface quickly starts to feel like unnecessary bloatware. Hardware optimizers are incredibly efficient tools, but they demand absolute loyalty to a specific operating system or a highly specific way of working. Ultimately, there is no single objective best browser. There is only the correct tool for your specific hardware and your personal priorities. This flowchart breaks down the final decision. First, look at your hardware. Is your digital life exclusively tied to Apple devices? If yes, you should be using Safari. Avoiding Chrome on a Mac extends your daily battery life and keeps your system running cooler. If you are on a PC or mix Android with Windows, you follow the cross-platform branch and choose your top priority: privacy, memory management, or ecosystem convenience. If you value tech sovereignty, switch to Firefox to fully escape the Google monopoly. If you just want an effortless, plug-and-play ad-blocking experience, download Brave. If you want to keep access to all your Chromium extensions, but need better RAM management and vertical tabs for multitasking, Microsoft Edge is your best pivot. And if seamless Google integration is mandatory for your workflow, Chrome remains your necessary default, as long as you are willing to accept the RAM cost that comes with it. It's time to stop treating your web browser as a permanent, unchangeable fixture on your desktop. Treat it as an active tool, one you swap out based on exactly what you want to invest in your system's performance.